Worth probably 75, don't you think? I'm not going to sell it to someone who's got another one of these things they're going to put There's a little money there. All right, $50 I think different. All right, cool. I'm actually surprised he gave me the $50. I was expecting him to be his cheap, normal self. Hey, John. What's up? Oh, nothing. Except for this. John's been doing a great job lately. He bought a space device for less than $9,000. Sometimes those things can go as high as $20,000. I kind of like this side of John. So I'm trying to encourage him, and I'm going to give him a bonus. Is it $1,000? What? Yeah, 1,000 in here. Yeah, he did great on buying that space on the bike. $1,000? You know what? It's the first bonus he's ever gotten. He's worked here 10 years, and he works hard, all right? For $1,000? My day, I promised Matt you could still stay after a hard day's work. Dude, I'm going to get a gold grill with this. A gold grill? You can't cook hamburgers on a gold grill.
Like gold teeth, it hangs in my teeth to look cool. Maybe a couple DVS diamonds on it or something like that.
You might want to consider something else.
Somebody invest in that.
Something instead. Or one share of Google.
Gold teeth. Invest my money? Gold teeth. Invest my gold teeth. Way up here. Invest my money's way down there. Gold grill, here I come. But first, I got lunch to go to.
I swear, if it is fly, this place should be an airport.
I have this antique black desk, and
Okay. Oh, so you got a really old laptop.
yes.
It's a really cool item. It's been a few years since I've seen one of these.
Well, there's something kind of special about this one.
Okay.
This one was made by Dr. Mudd after he was convicted of conspiracy with John Wilkes Booth after John Wilkes Booth was president. It's interesting for me because I'm a teacher and I thought perhaps I might be able to get the lap disc back to the family that it belonged to, or pay off my house if I could sell it.
So this was Dr. Mudd.
Yes.
Interesting. What happened was this.
Thank you. Suerte.
Ended up showing up at Mudd's house. Mudd treated him. Mudd claimed later that he had no idea who this guy was, that he killed the president, anything like that. And it later turned out he did. He ended up being convicted. He was one of the few ones that was not hanged. John Wilkes Booth might have pulled the trigger, but he wasn't the only person involved. 8 people were tried for the murder of Lincoln, and 4 of them were executed. One of the conspirators actually fled the country and got all the way to Egypt before he was captured. All right, we have MWK. That's definitely not Samuel Mudd.
Right. It stands for Mary W. Keefe.
Okay.
Dr. Mudd was working in the carpenter shop in prison, and these initials on here for the guard's wife, Mary W. Keefe.
All right, so Mudd, after the assassination of Lincoln, he made this for the prison guard's wife.
Right.
All right. How did you come up with it?
My mother lived next door to the lady that had it. My mother collected antiques, so she gave her $2,500.
So the lady Mother got it from, was she from the Keefe family?
That was my understanding.
Is this all handed down information from the family, or do you have any paperwork?
I have lots of paperwork.
Anything to do with Lincoln's assassination is a big deal. But this sounds like a really complicated storyline. I'm going to have to see a lot of paperwork. And this is Captain Keefe and his wife?
Yes.
Okay. Where is the paperwork that says this was made by Mudd?
back here, this is the first letter from Dr. Richard Mudd, Dr. Samuel Mudd's grandson, referring to the desk, wanting to know if he would be willing to part with it.
I have a very few of my grandfather's things, and this desk would be extremely welcome. So he's asking for the desk.
Right.
All this paperwork came with the box.
Yes.
All right. This is really interesting. The big question is, what do you want for it?
$100,000.
We're talking a lot of money. You have paperwork here. I just want to make sure everything jives correctly. Do you mind if I have someone look at this? Rare historical items like this don't find a shop that often. But $100,000 is a huge amount. I'm going to have Mark come in, make some with it before I can even discuss a price.
What's up, guys?
What is that?
What do we have there, Samuel?
Well, remember that bonus I got?
Uh-huh.
You guys were talking about investing my money. So, I bought something I could sell. I want you to close your eyes before I show you.
Really?
Please?
Alright.
Did it cost you too?
Not close my eyes.
Keep them closed. Keep them closed. Alright, open them.
Oh my God.
You made a bobblehead of yourself?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
How much were these things?
Well, one was 500. For another 500, I got the other three. So, $2,000.
You spent $1,000 on 4 bobbleheads.
I figure I could sell one for 500 like that.
Who's going to buy this for $500?
One of the customers that come to the store.
Samuel, there ain't no way you want to sell one of these things.
Well, I think I will.
Chubb has been doing really good around the shop. But I don't know what I was thinking giving him $1,000 bonus. Now I wish I just gave the kid an old-fashioned pat on the back.
Samuel, if you sell one of these, I'll give you $1,000 bonus back. But if you don't, you gotta give the bonus back to me.
Grandpa, stop trying to take advantage of Chubb.
I'm not trying to take advantage of Samuel. I'm just offering the kid an honest wager.
I'll take that bet. I'm not sweating this. I'll sell my bobblehead easy. They're gonna sell like hotcakes at a truck stop.
You're on your own, buddy. Have fun. Hope it works out. Come on, Minnie.
Want to go to sell?
Come in, John.
I know.
Good luck. You know he's never going to sell.
I'm gonna give myself $100 back.
This seller says she has a lap desk made by Samuel Mudd, the doctor that treated John Wilkes Booth after he assassinated President Lincoln. It's an incredible story, but she's asking $100,000. So I have to get more answers on this thing. She has a lap desk that she says was made by Samuel Mudd.
Really? Kind of interesting. Do you mind if I take a closer look at the box itself? As a member of the conspiracy to assassinate Lincoln, his role was not a major one, but he was involved in it, and that's why Samuel Mudd was catapulted into the role of being one of the great criminals in American history. What a nice little back desk. Now, this would have been great to travel with. Now, there are some other pieces that he made in prison. You know, and this is very similar in the way that it's made.
She's a lot of paperwork on a guy who was a guard. This is the initials of his wife that was supposed to be given to him.
Mary W. Keefe.
Oh, okay, Joseph Keefe.
Yes.
Okay, I've heard of him. You know, when you're doing research, you run into things sometimes. This guy was in the Army for decades. He was with the 5th Artillery. This is actually good because the 5th Artillery Company L that he was with was actually assigned to Fort Jefferson. So he in there at the time that Samuel Mudd was in the carpentry shop. He would have been one of the few people that could have been in a position
to have received it.
Mm-hmm.
The Joseph Keith connection fits, the time period fits, the style, the way that it's made seems absolutely correct. This is cool. This, I think, is actually something that was made by Samuel Nutt. Well, thanks for everything then. This was interesting. Thanks. If it was Mudd's medical kit that he used on Booth, I think that would bring pretty good money. It's got a great story with it, and that's why I think it's probably worth closer to $5,000. But there's no way to go $100,000, that buys you a lot of history. I have possessions of John F. Kennedy that go for less than $100,000. So I'd be willing to pay like $2,500. I don't think you're gonna go from $100,000 to $2,500.
No, I'm not. That's the best you could do.
Yes, $100,000 is just, it would never happen. Not at the best auction of the best auctions. Well, thanks for letting me see it. I really appreciate it.
The offer that he gave me wasn't acceptable to me. I'm just going to continue to pursue some other ideas of getting it sold in another way.
Hey up, old timer. What do you mean, dude? I sold the bobblehead.
What?
$1,000 bonus Rick gave me to design a bobblehead after yours truly.
You know what $500 for that damn thing.
Yo, check out the new yacht mascot.
Baby effing deals?
You actually bought that thing?
Yeah.
Why would you buy that?
Just chose a chick magnet.
On the front of the yacht. Chicks are gonna come running.
Davey, how much did you pay for that?
$10.
Family, you sold it at a loss. That don't count.
I played by the rules. I sold the bobblehead, and we never agreed on how much I could sell it for.
You just lost $1,000.
You took advantage of the old man.
I sat right here. You told him you would give him $1,000 if he sold one of those.
Screw you, Rick.
No, give him his money. And just so you know, the $1,000 you owe him comes out of your pocket, not out of the store's money.
Oh, shut up. You got me, Johnny. I will pay the $1,000, but you still work here before I fire you, dumbass. So go play the calls.
Yeah, I didn't know that was coming.
I don't even care if I have to clean the bathroom. I beat the old man in his own game. That's satisfaction enough.
Hey, Rick. Owe me $1,000 out of your pocket.
Yo, let's get active around here, people. I really see
What's going on, son?
I was keeping my activity with this little band right here.
What?
I've been getting in shape lately, and I've also been wearing a wristband that helps keep track of how many steps you take each day. My nutritionist hooked me up with monitors for the guys too, because those fatties obviously need to get more active.
I'm 48 years old and can work out more than you guys.
Alright, let's turn this into a competition then.
All right, no problem. 1 week from today, we'll check our scores.
Yep.
What do we want to bet for? The loser drives the W truck per day. That's rough.
No one wants to drive around a thriving advertisement, dude.
I don't mind driving that stuff on that place for the gas.
You pay for the gas in our company truck.
Well, then I don't want to drive it.
But the best part, you never know what's going to come to that door. This is Pawn Stars. What do we have here?
We have a 1934
That's definitely cool. You know we got it coming already, right? I'm here today to sell a FBI poster from 1934. It has no holes, no tears. I consider it's almost 80 years old, other than the corners being a little dented. It's right on. Okay, so what did you get? From a private collector who was getting rid of some of his pieces of memorabilia. Okay. If apprehended, please notify the director, Division of Investigation, U.S. Department of Justice.
Ouch.
This was before it was the FBI, right? It was 1935 when it became the FBI. Pictures are really, really bad. Ever since he was 12 or 13 years old, he was always in trouble.
Walang kwenta.
21, 22, something like that. Ended up getting sentenced to prison for 10 to 20 years for running a grocery store. The entire time he was in prison, he learned how to be a criminal. He formed a gang with all the guys he was in prison with, and they just started robbing banks.
This is how crazy he was. The way he would get the weapons to do the bank robberies is he would rob police stations.
There's no doubt that John Dillinger was a violent criminal, but for some reason, people treated him like a rock star. People watching newsreels of him in the theaters would actually cheer him on and boo the FBI agents chasing him. There is some information that was listed on the back. It's a listing of all the field offices. Alright, so let me think about that. And it's the right paper and everything. These things were not printed on master paper. That's why you get all this coloration. These things were never intended to stay around for a long time. They're hoping to catch them for around 30 years. Yeah. Okay, so how much you want for it? Big question. I'd like to see about $450. Let me explain something to you about wanted posters. If there's a real famous guy like this, there's tons of these things. This was public enemy #1. A lot of these survived. Do the field offices on the back, would that add value to this piece? No, they were all like this. The reason those numbers are there is so that if you spotted Dillinger, that's who you call. You realize 90% of the farms in this country didn't even have electricity in the 1930s.
So, do you which one for it, man?
Well, he gets mad when I nerd out. I mean, I could come down about 400. No.
$300, man.
Okay. I can go through that. Thank you.
All right, man. I'll meet you over there. I gotta put this back together.
Thanks. I purchased 2 years ago for $150, and I just sold it for $300, and I think that's a pretty good profit. And John Dillinger will probably be proud of me.
Come on, Steve.
Go get it.
Skeeves, come on. Trump's got everybody competing with some activity counters he brought in. The loser has to drive the pawn shop truck around, which is just an ugly ad on wheels. So I'm gonna do anything to make sure I don't lose. And my dog Skiba is the most active person I know. Try this again. This doesn't work if I gotta chase you every time. Go get it.
7.
Skiba, do something. I've got a super sweet ride I'd love for you guys to check out. Let's go check it out. Just drive around the block. I have a house back there. All right, how long is it? Okay.
I need Joe's help looking at a car like I need a whole car. But I can't blame the kid for being curious. Okay.
It's a 1967. What do you think you had a cool ride? It's a Lambretta. That's pretty cool. I was expecting a car, man. What about you? Yeah. The vintage scooters are blast to drive. Lambrettas are really rare here, so I think that makes it worth more than your typical vintage scooter. So I think 6,000 is a fair price because of how rare it is.
It's one of those Italian companies that retooled after World War II. They made these for the masses. They were inexpensive. Gas in Europe was really expensive. These things got sold to the masses. For some reason, people started collecting the same.
That's spare tire on the front of it?
Yeah, sometimes I see people mount them in the back. That looks really cool. Except these don't go that fast anyway, because maybe 50 if you're lucky. If you got the tire in the back, then you've got like a parachute back there slowing you down.
So, do any tricks with digging this with the tire? I can see a market for this today.
Vintage Italian scooters have become really popular. They have that cool 1950s vibe, and you can actually drive this thing every day. You don't mind people seeing you on a scooter.
So it's pretty clean. It's clean. Got a battery in there, got the shot. The motor is very simple. Not too much to it. This is the gas tank. That's the little trunk that keeps your stuff. Preferably keep some tools in there for when you bring them in.
I can't believe this thing's got 62,000 miles on it.
Those are kilometers.
Kilometers. Yeah, that's still 40,000 miles.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to sell it?
Yeah, I would like to sell it. I got it in Vietnam. About $6,000 for it.
Well, let me drive it around a little bit and see how it runs and we'll talk
Let me take it out. You won't put it on your Facebook.
Do you mind if he rides it?
Fine either way.
All right, go ahead. Take it for a spin.
No, that's good.
He'll open up for you. I don't know where it could be. I don't know if it broke down. I don't.
Well, like I told you, they're finicky, so there's always a chance it broke down somewhere. But I think you would have called, right?
Yeah, you should have called. I know you guys phone now. We're checking out an old Lambretta scooter. But he's been gone for 45 minutes. I don't know if it's broken down or even worse.
Recently, I test drive the scooter. Everything seems to be running fine, so I decided to take a little ride to Pop's Cheesesteak and grab myself some lunch. 3 number 2s and some fried okra, please. Rich always hungry. He loves cheesesteak. So I think he's going to be real happy to see that I made good stuff. Good place to get this scooter. All day.
He does not ride a motorcycle, right?
He's been riding for a long time, so he'll be all right.
As long as he makes his way back here, I'm cool. Hopefully that's him.
Go to the front of the shop, but he's still in there. It is hot out here.
What in the world took you so long?
I was at Pop's getting too much.
You're supposed to take it for a test drive, not drive it halfway across town.
Dude, I got you a cheesesteak with cheese whiz. I got you one too if you're hungry.
Good. Yeah, it's my bike. I should get some lunch.
Yeah, I got you some lunch.
Really?
Some fried okra.
So you rode it all the way to Pops and back?
Yeah.
Does it run good?
No, it was pretty good. She goes pretty fast for having me on it.
All right. Okay, so what's your best price on it?
I'd like to get 6 for it. I pay customs, arrival fees, so I'll find into it.
God, it just seems a little bit steep to me.
Oh, well, where are you going to get another one? That's the thing.
Well, I mean, it's not where you're going to get a I mean, you actually have to find that guy willing to pay money.
Right.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like $3,500.
That's going to have maybe over 4. I'd probably let it go and move on to something else.
36 would be tops. I gotta resell it, yeah.
Can't go 38.
I'll go 36.
You got it.
All right.
What about John? You want to eat first?
Sure.
I'll show you what comes to us. Let's go.
Oh, well, let me push the bike in. Okay, sounds good. Sure, bike now.
Ganun kalalakas sa mga baraha na to.
Hey, how's it going? Good, how's it going today? You get a can of paint shake. You shake it up, or just shake it up. Got it. Shake the hell out. All right.
Malas.
Get going, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes not to have to drive that stupid truck.
No more money. No more money.
Absolutely, please.
Nasayang lang ang pera ko. Exit nga eh.
There we go. All right. Oh, yeah.
750.
Look, I'm just being creative. The bet was to see who could get the most activity points. There was never a rule on how we had to get them. Totally about good. Keep it going, man. All right, man, I'm gonna take a look around. Just keep that thing going.
What in the world do we have there?
Dinosaur.
This is dinosaur what?
Dinosaur poop related. Dinosaur poop.
This is dinosaur food.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't smell like poop.
Don't stay. We love dinosaurs. Some people like to sit there and watch with them. I like to go out on the weekends and pick up some dinosaur poop.
So where did you find this stuff?
Central Wyoming. It's not easy to get.
Okay. It's by dinosaur shirts.
That's what it is.
You know, basically it's at the bottom of a lake somewhere. There's no oxygen, so it really couldn't rot. And then you have a bunch of dirt that gets on top of it, and it eventually fossilizes, and you get something like this. It's a very pretty stone. They've been making jewelry out of it for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Made up into over 1,000 earrings. But it's probably more valuable just as it is.
Okay. But corpalite is cut and polished.
7.
Popular stone. But I have to wonder, would it be so popular if people knew what it was originally made out of? It feels like, stone. How do you determine this isn't some giant piece of quartz or something like that?
Oh, just the varying colors.
Okay. It looks like two different meals. I mean, we have two different textures, and the coloring on this one's a little bit different than this one.
That barbecue sauce on this one.
And how much does this one weigh?
That's approximately 42 pounds.
And what's this one?
That should be about 38 according to my bathroom scale.
All right. Fossils aren't that difficult to find, but dinosaur corpalite can be valuable, especially one of this size. So this one could be special if it truly is corpalite, not just something. And how much do you want for it?
Well, I believe this here should be worth about $40 a pound. You'll never find another one like it.
Sure. Why not? 1 million.
You know, I like my gemologist. Take a look. Maybe he knows what this stuff goes for. Can you come back later?
Sure.
All right. To me, this just looks like a hunk of rock. But luckily, I have a gemologist on staff. Jeff will be able to tell me if this is dinosaur crap or a piece of crap.
Dun, dun, dun. The results are in. I've got this competition going and everybody's wearing an activity count. I know I won because I've been working out like a gladiator. And now it's time to see which loser has to drive the pawn shop truck.
So what was yours?
130 pounds.
That's less than 80 steps a day.
Yeah, that's a lot.
How much did you get there, hotshot?
42,145 steps a week.
Sa'yo na.
I mean, you're gonna have to step up a little if you want to beat someone like me.
What do you got?
Not quite that much. Just a little bit more. 36,570. Woo!
I guess it doesn't really matter because you old man lost.
What was yours?
Don't worry about it.
Seriously, what did you get?
Come on, big Rob, tell us.
125,000.
No way.
But what did you do? I did a lot of walking around with my dog. You're lying. Rude. Alright, so I put the bracelet on my dog. And the paint shaker. You put it on a paint shaker. Doesn't matter, the old man lost. No, you lost. I think we all can agree I took more than 135 steps. No. You forfeit all your points. You got 0 steps.
That means I'm the winner.
I wasn't trying to win the competition. I just wasn't going to come in last. I really hate driving that truck. It's the most humiliating job I've done. I'd rather clean toilets.
Hey, Ford, why don't you go and pay for your driver's food?
This is ridiculous. A guy brought in 2 big rocks that he claimed is dinosaur corpulite. Basically, fossilized dinosaur poop. Gemologist Jeff is going to take a look. Oh. That's some big chunks of rock. Is this dinosaur poop?
You're only going to see what it is now and not what it was 20 million years ago. You have the silica, which is quartz.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Here. The way that you can tell this is actual coprolite is by looking at the texture, the shape, looking for something that's rounded, it's bulbous, kind of like a popcorn texture. It's exactly it. From what I can tell, it's fossilized dung.
So it used to be dung, but then it turned into something else.
Yeah,
Okay.
20 million years, sure, it's like this.
Go to the hospital, I had something like this.
As a gemologist, what I'm looking for is growth structure and the round bulbous formation that indicates this is fossilized. If you're not trained, this is just going to look like a rock.
So what's this stuff worth?
Mostly this is not going to be sold as a specimen, this is just a yard rock. The purpose of this would be to cut it up and make jewelry out of it. Most of the stuff's going to sell for $10 to $15 a pound.
Yeah, maybe for some of the smaller stuff, but not in chunks this big.
Although this is a very large size, I would cut this up because you don't see anything that really shows this off being accelerated.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
It's always great to hear that something is legit and potentially valuable. Now I just have to talk this guy down from his crazy ass. Because they're not going to sell as is. You know, we're pretty far off of the prices. I'll give you $1,000. Yeah, there's not a lot of collectors of this stuff.
I would probably let everything go for $1,500.
I'll give you $1,100 more. That's the best I can do.
Oh,
1,100.
150?
1,100. I know there's a very, very small supply. There's also a very, very small demand. All right. Meet you right up there and I'll reach out. Okay. One dinosaur's trash is another man's treasure. I cheated on the stupid activity killer bet, and now I'm paying for it. There's nothing I hate more than driving around with a punch-up truck. But on the plus side, it's one of Steve's favorite things.
Mamacita.
At least you're having fun, girl.
I've got a Maryland Monroe signed, handwritten poem.
Wow.
It was appraised at $48,000.
Where's Fonzie? Who? Fonzie, my picture of the Fonz? Sold some big deals. You guys knew that wasn't for sale.
This is a hybrid rocket. A hybrid rocket?
Does it work? That's really a high-tech lighting system for a rocket. At my shop,
750 million.
depending on who you ask.
Hindi pala ako mananalo.
You never know what's going to come through that door. This is Monstars.
Hey, how's it going, man? Good. I've got an item for sale today. I've got a Marilyn Monroe signed picture, and a handwritten poem,
Wow.
as well as the obituary of the man that she wrote it to, and his tags.
This could be very valuable. Looks like she's hanging on a rope.
Yes.
And high heels up to his side.
This item is extremely unique. How many Marilyn Monroe handwritten poems are still out there? I mean, this should bring in a lot of money.
Okay, where in the world did you get this?
My father-in-law purchased it from an estate sale about 15 years ago.
All right. You know, I know she did a lot of USO performances over in Korea. She was kind of known for responding to letters herself. And Marilyn probably connected with Royal people because she came from an extremely humble background. Before she was famous, she actually worked at a World War II munitions factory. And they actually caught a few pictures over there, which snowballed into her actually getting her career. Most celebrity today compares to Marilyn Monroe. I mean, she was practically royalty. If this is a genuine poem written by one of the biggest sex symbols of all time, we've got something really special here. All right, let's say a little bit closer to yours. Yes,
Really cute. You see me on the silver screen, also on Life magazine. My master has been many men. You've seen us both time and again. On the ground or in the sky, where there is mission, so am
it's a good thing she was known for acting in other culture.
I like to think of this as a lost Maryland poem because there's no obvious documentation.
This is the guy who wrote it to Herbert S. French.
Yes, that obituary and the tags were found with the letter and the picture.
So, have you ever had this checked out?
I have. 4 experts looked at it about 10 years ago.
So what was it appraised at?
It was appraised at $48,000.
All right,
Ah.
that's good to know. You got any paperwork with it?
I don't have any paperwork.
Tryo
It's
Queen.
a shame. Without it, I don't have a lot to go.
Come
Mind
on.
if I have a buddy of mine come take a look at it? He works for PSA. They're one of the most reputable signature people there is out there.
Wonderful.
I'll be right back. Thank you, man. Having no paperwork is a massive red flag. But if it's real, the money he's talking about isn't that far off. My dad always whines about keeping the shop clean. And it's me and Jim's turn to clean up. Even though most of this clutter comes from my dad and the old show him you'll clean twice as fast as you stand up. Whatever. Hey, what are you girls up to? Just call me a girl, you know? I was talking to someone. Working, girl. My dad and the old man constantly make a mess back here, and then, like you guys, I guess we're like their maid service. I told you were girls. Where's your tutu? Come on, girl, here. One of my favorite parts about working here is the regulars that come in. And Davey comes here all the time. He's an entertaining distraction, to say the least. I can help you with that, Brian. Can you give us some? What do you want to buy? You know what would be cool is the Rat Pack picture. Dude, that's on the wall. I like it. What about the signed Fonz photo? Signed Fonz photo. Alright, what do you want to do with the Fonz? That's my era.
Your dad loves that thing, Levi.
I know he loves the thing. My dad's gonna be pissed if I sell his good luck charm. But it'll serve him right for making us clean. $30, it's yours.
You should pay me to take it. You gotta get rid of clutter. $20.
Yeah, my dad's really into it.
It's only worth what the frame's worth.
Alright. Here, sweet. Look.
You look like
Alright, show him. Write that up.
you guys gonna be pissed.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, that's something I wanted to take a look at.
Yeah, I've got about all the crappy suitcases I need.
Well, it's in just any case. This is a hybrid rocket, not an case.
Hybrid rocket?
Did I hear this is a rocket?
What, the nerd radar bomb?
Bakit? Bakit?
It's a pretty cool thing to have. I've always been building things. I actually built a rocket-powered bicycle. I got them kicked out of the pool in college. I'm hoping for $3,000 for it, just because the parts are high value.
Where did you get this?
I worked for a rocket scientist in Huntsville, and he gave it to me.
This is like a demonstration model or something like that?
Yeah. We basically needed a way to show off the technology. The designer was chief propulsion engineer for Station 1, and that became Richard Branson's Virgin Flight, which is going to take
I cannot believe that we have an ancient prototype for Richard Branson's Galactic.
This might not look like much, but this shows the principles used in a rocket engine that will take people to space one day. What we think of as a rocket really wasn't invented until World War II. It was a rocket that were next to impossible to shoot down because they were so damn fast. How much thrust do the thing put out?
you get about 5 pounds.
Okay, this thing weighs more than that, so we're going to have rocket thrusts, but this thing isn't going.
Right. Balance the right so that you won't go in your neighbor's house.
Okay. What does it run on?
But it runs off of nitrous oxide and plastic.
Simon, magaganda tayo.
The nitrous oxide, you have a tank down here or something?
Yeah, small tank.
Goes into this tube. It gets real hot.
500K,
Strips
sure.
the nitrogen from the oxygen, so you have oxygen that burns with the acrylic.
Right.
How the hell do you know all that? Because I read books on chemistry and
14M.
science. Should read a book on organic chemistry.
Yes.
So what are all these knobs?
This knob is what controls the amount of nitrous oxide. Then you have the acrylic here, and we made it so you can see the combustion happening on the inside. This is the fill nitrous oxide at. This is where you can attach an igniter if you want to use the buttons to ignite it.
Does it work?
Oh yeah, I can right up.
Let's bring it in my back lot. I'm not firing it up here.
Alright.
This rocket does a lot of cool points. It works. The inner
Seven.
everybody really wants it. A guy came in with a hybrid rocket motor in a suitcase. Now here's the fun part. We get to test it out. Even though it's stationary, there's always danger with something this combustion. So I came prepared. And that's why Corey probably opted out of this one.
Seryoso.
Alright, so I've got the fuse in. I'm just going to use a regular lighter on my light fuse.
And then when it burns in there, you turn on the nitrous oxide.
Yeah.
That's really high-tech lighting system for a rocket.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Nice. Oh. That's incredible. I was kind of hoping it would be spectacular, blast around, giant flame. It was still pretty cool. Big question is, what do you want for it? I don't mean to be mean, but I was expecting a 20-foot flame and things like that.
We're looking for 3,000. It's got a lot of really high pressure valves, fittings.
I don't see $3 grand. I just don't.
What do you see?
I was thinking like $100.
I got a lot more money in this than parts.
But who am I going to sell it to?
You never know the rocket scientist is going to walk in.
But a rocket scientist is the kind of guy who would build this himself. You're stuck at $3 grand?
I can get 2,500. That's about all.
No, you.
It's just not going to happen, dude.
Well, I guess we don't have to deal with that.
Thanks, though, dude.
Yeah, thanks for seeing. This thing was definitely worth $3,000. It takes a lot of time to design, build, research, everything. I definitely think it's
Okay, looking a lot better, guys. I like it. It's hard to find good help when you run a small business, especially if you run it. It's pretty refreshing when they actually do something right. Still needs a little work, but I like it. Where's Fonzie? Who? Fonzie, got a picture of the Fonz? What do you mean you sold it?
slowly bigger deals.
You guys knew that wasn't for sale.
No one ever told me it wasn't for sale.
It's been back here for 25 years.
Then why do you sell it anyway? It's not even a real autograph on it. Where do you live back so bad?
The old man gave me that picture when I was a kid. It was the coolest thing in the world. You know, I found out later that he faked the signature, but still, it's my Fonzie picture.
Seryoso?
Signature?
No, I'm not gonna let you win with this.
I did it to Corey when he was a little kid. He loved home Poland, so I wrote to my little Hulk shirt. All over it.
Oh, kaya pala.
Yeah, you told me that a year ago.
Alright.
Is it some kind of
Yes.
family tradition?
Whatever. I guess you're gonna have to go buy it off Davey. The guy came in with a handwritten poem written by Marilyn Monroe. This kid had an incredible life, so I brought in Steve to check it out.
Wow. Marilyn Monroe, the great Marilyn Monroe. There's been a few times where I've seen handwritten letters, not really a handwritten poem. I mean, I know there's some other people out there, but it's very rare to see that type of stuff.
You mind if I take a look at this? Not at all.
You know about her history with the Marilyn Monroe. When she got married to Joe DiMaggio in 1954, she went right over there. That was kind of like their honeymoon. The troops just loved her. They put up the mail this lady would get. A Marilyn Monroe autograph could go for upwards of $3,500, but an unpublished poem by Marilyn Monroe was written for $40,000 or $50,000, and that's the stuff collectors just dream about. So, what are your concerns there?
You know, I know most Marilyn Monroe signatures that you see are secretary, right?
And then they go along with a handwritten poem that's almost too big.
Of course. I'm going to pull out some examples. The first thing you have to remember was her autograph. Kind of almost rushed. It was sloppy. But she kind of had a beauty to it, so kind of like her.
No,
This is
mali.
the exemplar here. This is signed off.
Ano ba yan?
And you could see how her end moves so flowing. Ready for signature. That's usually how she always signed her name. Now, something that's striking about this photo, the secretary used to sign a lot of her correspondence. And I'm going to put something up here to show you. This is a signature. It's pretty widely known throughout the industry.
Grabe.
You see these photos, you instantly know the secretary. And that's what
7 minutes, kaya.
I can't imagine someone having a secretary write the poem.
Next, I'd like to announce handwriting here today. This is signed earlier. When I start to compare both of these together, we go over here to the poem. It's two different words. Yeah, this is could have been her sentiment. She might have shared that sentiment.
100M, buy in.
But she did not write that.
Doesn't have any value.
The thing that actually probably had more value is probably the photos.
Come on, wag 200. Wag 200. Tangin, 200. Tanga, dinodoble lang.
Looking at something that's in the $40 to $50 range, just as a collector.
Come on, come on.
Pleasure, Steele. Good luck. Thank you. I mean, I was hopeful when they called me in today that this was going to be a real item. It'd be a very unique item. But once I took a look at the piece, it was pretty quick to see that it wasn't Marilyn Monroe's signature and it wasn't her handwriting.
Well, I wish it were real, man. I mean, we both make a lot of money, but
It's yours.
as it sits, there's really nothing I can do with it.
Well, thought it was real. It's disappointing, but I very much appreciate your time.
Mabubo yan straight.
Thank you. Too bad it's a real deal. It could have made the shop a lot of money. On the plus side, they can realize he was a much better poet.
Corey and Chum sold my spot because of Davey, so I'm here to shop to get it back. What are you doing here? I've come to get my Ponzi. Sorry about the misunderstanding, but I'm really attached to that photo, okay? It's not real. It's fake. Why would you have
Trial.
My dad did it. It was as a joke. Because I loved the farms when I was a kid. And he wrote that on there. And so, I'm sorry you were sold a picture with a fake signature. But 25 years I've had the bonds on the wall. It is my good luck piece. I have to have it back. So give me my bonds. But you've sold it already? Yeah. Let's go. I don't understand why Rick is mad at me. I bought the thing fair and square. He has a problem with his employees, not me. I need it back. Just get it back for him. Listen, you're making me look bad, you're making yourself look bad, you're making your store look bad. I'm gonna give you guys my own. I'm not responsible. Here's his English. You're a user. How can you use English? I'm one step above a lawyer. Hey, how's it going?
Hi. This was my uncle's salesman sample.
What is this, the silicone one?
Yes. This is a Dow Corning silicone memory prosthesis.
Okay.
So I'm here to sell my
1.6.
boob.
Sure.
I have a Dow Corning silicone breast implant circa
I
1960.
go into that.
It's an extremely rare item, and probably 500 is unrecycled.
So, how did you end up with this?
My uncle was a medical salesman, and I think for a 49-year-old boob, it might look pretty good.
Believe it or not, they were trying to do breast augmentation surgery in like 1905 is when they started performing the first version. But these were created by Dow Corning, which was Dow Chemical, and Corning, which made Corningware. And Empire. It was still kind of hush-hush. It wasn't something that doctors advertised on billboards like they do now. And most women knew that they existed, but they thought they were only for women with breast cancer, stuff like that. Come to find out, they could go get a surgery if they wanted it.
For more cosmetic reasons,
Yes.
not for health reasons.
Exactly. Back when silicone implants were first invented, cosmetic surgery was pretty rare. There was more risk back then, so most women didn't even consider it. Nowadays, it's extremely common, especially here in Vegas.
This is a
Thank you.
very small implant because of the 4 sections that you see here that was supposed to help the breast adhere to the woman's tissue.
Phone.
In the end, they found that these actually caused problems because of the tissue rejecting it.
That sucks. And the early silicone ones did leak.
Yes, they did. Well, I know Dow Corning had tens of thousands of lawsuits against them.
But after years and years of research, they started bringing the silicone back.
Yes.
I bet there'd be a few cosmetic surgeons here that would be into it.
Mahirap tong laban na to
What
ah.
do you want for it?
I'd like to get $1,000 for it.
It's
Or in
really hard
name,
to put a value on something like this because there's not like an option to have it every 6 months where they sell business.
That's yours.
500.
It is very historically significant. Can you do 700? It is rare.
I'll tell you what, I'll go 6. If you saw it, you didn't know what it was, you had no idea what it was.
Let's do 6.
Alright, Sean, go wrap that up, buddy.
Nice.
I'm here in Vegas with my friend. We're going to go have some fun. And I'm thrilled with $600 for my boob.
What's happening, Rick?
Yeah, right, Jack.
What happened?
After my fail this time and getting my fake Aussie back from Davey, my good luck charm is gone. I'm bitter, pissed, and on edge. An ordinary day for Vegas. I drove out to Henderson. The guy who supposedly bought it, not there. I can't get hold of him. You think it's funny? I want my bonds back.
Oh, God.
Really? You've been here the whole time?
No, I hadn't been here the whole time. When you freaked out, I called Dave and explained the whole thing. He brought it back.
Real fun, guys. Real fun. Chop. Chop. Yeah? Why is it jewelry in a cup?
Well, it's going to be easy to put away. It's already in the box.
It looks like fair. So you did this visualization. For God's sake. What do you guys know about explained jewelry? I've been doing this for 30 years.
I've never seen this case up before.
You have a really good record, John. Don't blow it.
I do all the work while you two just round and round.
At my shop, Mary comes first, and money comes second. Depending on who you ask. But the best part, you never know what's going to come through that door. This is Pawn Stars.
Going on break. You need anything?
All the other 4 get back?
Straight, tangin na. Hindi na ako ron, ah.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up?
I'm looking at this book.
Sell a book. What kind of book?
It's an annual registry of 1776. The Declaration of Independence is hanging on it.
Wow.
I've got an annual registry of 1776, which contains a copy of the Declaration of Independence.
Ouch.
I'm looking to sell
Yes,
that
two
book
pair.
today,
Swerte. Come
They're
on.
drunk and very sure, and
And this came out, this was all news from the year previous. But the compiling of information was not really great back then. And this was basically 1777 version of Wikipedia. People come in here all the time with random items they know very little about. But I actually know what this is. It's like a journal that covers the major and people in England reading this, trying to make sense of this ragtag group in the colonies that were willing to put their lives on the line to fight against the most powerful country in the world. I'm sure a lot of them were none too pleased. Where did you get it?
that was my grandfather's.
Okay. And
Boom.
Stabilize the books.
Pero walang kwenta. 200 million?
generally, you don't restore old books.
Labi. Ilang points yun?
Unless it's like absolutely necessary.
It was absolutely necessary.
Looking through it, it's most likely pro English. It would probably be a really interesting
Walang
read
kwenta.
to say about those damn colonists trying to rebel.
I bought in pero ano lang kinita ko.
Here you go. The articles of the Confederation.
What's all that about?
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Oh.
Yep, that'll be
It's
it.
the Articles of the Confederation. It's the first constitution.
Stand ulit. Thank you.
Alright, what do you want to do with it?
I was looking to sell it.
How much were you looking to get out?
$2 grand.
I'm intrigued. I'm deeply intrigued because something printed from 1776 and has things like the Declaration of Independence in it. Could be some serious value. Son, do me a favor.